guys, welcome back to Matlock's Toy Room Reviews, and I am continuing my Fantastic Four Marvel Legends series with the Ronan the Accuser Build-A-Figure. And finally we have figure number 5, and this is Mole Man. Probably one of the biggest figures I've been looking forward to from the set. Very cool, looking forward to having him. He comes with the left arm for Ronan. There's a little bio, you guys probably can't read that very well. And his statistics. And of course the other figures. If anybody has a loose Namor that they would like to part with, I still need to pick that up. I already have the bath piece for it, but I'm looking for the loose figure. If anybody has one available, let me know. Work something out. But this was made by Hasbro in 2007. So let's take a quick break and we'll get him out of the package. Alright, we are back with Mole Man. First off, the left arm for Ronan. Very cool, really looking forward to getting him completed. He comes with one accessory, which is his staff, which is pretty plain, no detail. It's got like one little ring there and a little ring on the other side. But no texture, no color, nothing. Pretty plain, but not too bad. And for the figure himself. Now, detail-wise, I feel they did a really good job. Go over just some of the detail on there looks pretty good. You can see how his face is kind of all pimply. It's even kind of dirty looking. You can see it just looks like there's some grime on him, which is pretty cool. And on his hands, he's got, you know, moles or whatever all over him. And then even on his clothes, they're all tattered up. Looks really cool. I really like his cape. It's got a nice texture to it. And of course, it's kind of soft rubber. It's movable and is removable. You'd have to just kind of work it off of his head, but it's not connected. So that's pretty cool. Really the only complaint I have on this figure is, I don't know if you want to call it articulation or just the way it was put together, but it reminds me of just like a old, you know, late 80s, early 90s Ninja Turtle. I mean, if you look at the hand, is like sculpted to hold his staff. I mean, the fist itself looks good like this because it's making the fist, but then you just got this drilled out hole in his hand, and then like the leg sockets, haven't really figured out if that's what kind of joint that is, but that really reminds me of Ninja Turtles right there. Just like how they, it's like it's almost just like little balls that go down in there, if you guys remember that. But I don't know, it's not necessarily that disappointing, it's just kind of weird. It's definitely not what we're used to. Articulation, he has just the pin joint, which will go side to side. It looks like there's, if you can see under his cape, it looks like there's the ball joint which goes up and down, but I've kind of messed with it a little and it doesn't seem to go up and down. But who knows? I'm real finicky about it. I don't like to force stuff, so it may go up and down. But he does have a ball jointed shoulder. And then he has a ball jointed elbow. And then just a swivel in the wrist. Obviously no chest articulation, just the swivel in the waist, which is okay for such a small, pudgy character like this. It works. And then of course you've seen the hip joints, which are kind of awkward to get them to stand. I mean, there's really no moving them in and out very well. They're just kind of at that angle. But then the knee joint, which is just a side-to-side swivel, which is very weird. But I guess with him being such a short character, it's really not that bad. And doesn't look like he has any foot articulation. Does have peg holes on the feet. But, you know, overall, cool. I'm really excited to have this character. Kind of an obscure character if you're not a Fantastic Four fan. But, very cool. Here's some of the problem I'm saying with the the legs. It's kind of hard to have him stand up. Just with that, you got to kind of like turn his legs around, different position. Even then, you see his foot's just kind of cocked up. So I haven't really figured out what to do with the legs. But like I said, a little strange with the articulation. Definitely could have been different. But you know, it works. He's definitely a cool figure, and they put a lot of work into the detail on him. So that's pretty cool. So that was Mole Man. Thanks for checking him out.